In this video, we're looking at BMAT 2020, Section 2, Question 9. So, this question tells us we've got some rabbits that have a genetic condition coded for by the dominant allele. And we're going to do some mating with our rabbits. We've got a homozygous dominant, which is mated with an unaffected rabbit, having 3 offspring, one of which is then mated with an unaffected rabbit and produces 3 more offspring. 2 offspring are affected and 1 was unaffected. So what I would suggest for this question is to maybe sketch out a little pedigree diagram just so we can see who's affected and what alleles are present in our population. So what things do we need to know to be able to draw this pedigree diagram? Well, we know that the condition is coded for by the dominant allele, so any rabbit with a dominant allele is going to be affected. So this can be both homozygous dominant or heterozygous. And that means that only unaffected rabbits are going to be homozygous recessive. So take a second and see if you can sketch out a little pedigree diagram about this population. So I've drawn mine here, the shaded squares being the affected rabbits and the non-shaded ones being unaffected. But how do we get this? Well, let's start from the top, the parents. We know that one parent is going to be homozygous dominant. So that means it's going to have 2 of the dominant alleles, therefore being affected. And it's mated with an unaffected rabbit. So there we go, we've got 2 dominant and then 2 recessive. So this means for the children, each is going to inherit 1 dominant and 1 recessive. There's no other combination we can do there. Each is going to have 1 dominant, 1 recessive, being heterozygous, still being all affected because it has that dominant allele. One of the children is then mated with another unaffected rabbit, so that's going to have 2 recessive alleles. And we're told that 2 are affected and 1 isn't. So 2 are going to have to inherit that one dominant there, and then the others are going to just have the recessive ones. So that is our full pedigree diagram there. So now we have our pedigree diagram, we can actually answer the question. So we're told that 1 body cell in the early interphase is taken from each of the rabbits here. And we're asked, what is the total number of copies of the allele for the condition in these cells? Well, we should already know what the allele for the condition is. We've already said that. That is the dominant allele R. So all we need to do now is count up how many R alleles there are. And that is 7. We have 7 dominant alleles, and so our answer is B.